Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Nerdstrodamus. I'm Dr. Pants.
I'm Lambo.
And today, we're bringing you a very special episode of Nerdstrodamus.
Yeah, see, you might not know this, but we're nerds.
What?
Yeah, Strodamus. Anyway, we're nerds. And a lot of the things that appeal to a nerd are, comic books, video games, building model kits, the kinds of things that are actually getting harder and harder to do in your local hometown. There's nowhere to go really anymore in most small little itty bitty places like where we're from, where you can go and commune with other nerds, where you can pick up the latest in nerddom.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
There used to be comic shops in most towns, and if there wasn't, you could go to a newsstand and buy the most recent comics.
Yeah.
Not a thing anymore. There used to be gaming stores that carried, like, Dungeons and Dragons and other tabletop paraphernalia.
There used to be music stores where you could go actually buy your music instead of just downloading it or streaming it online.
And this may shock all of you. I post a lot of pictures of Gunpla. That stuff used to be carried in Walmarts, Kmarts, Toys R Us, everywhere. Now, you can't find it that way.
No. So what we like to do when we have a little bit of free time is we like to scour the world for these little kind of like havens of nerddom where we can spread our wings and open our wallets and support local nerds.
Or even just maybe meet up with some other people who share our interests and, participate as a community. Mm-hmm. Because we kind of miss that.
Yeah.
Online gaming is a great way to meet other people. Not really. So we like to meet people face to face. And we happened to come across a little hole in the wall, a place I'd never heard of, but thanks to a friend on Facebook, I discovered the art and gaming cafe known as OooWee, known in a mall in a little town called Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. That's the capital. But
yeah.
I found that place looking for a specific model kit, traveled out there, and what I found was something so much more. It is an art and gaming cafe.
And we're going to kind of give you a nice idea of what that's like in this nicely curated little video.
We met with the owner, talked with him, so keep watching and check out our trip to OooWee Art and Gaming Cafe. Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Nerdstrodamus. I'm Dr. Pants.
Lambo.
And today we're on location at OooWee Art and Gaming Cafe. We took a trip, decided to check this place out. So won't you join us as we go through
This lovely gaming oasis.
It is a lovely gaming oasis. You're going to be really surprised to see what kind of cool and awesome stuff goes on in here. So let's head on in. So we're talking with Robert. You are the owner of OooWee
right.
Games. Well, Art and Gaming Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
So can you describe this place to us?
OooWee. We're an art school, is what we are. We started this place with 25 kids, and about 8 of them I put in college. They graduated from my program from age 14, 12, and they usually stay for the entire time until they can't come anymore. Say around age 17 is where it cuts off at.
Wow.
But once coming in, we kind of grew into this because this is the industry that they want to get into. Video games, model building, designing board games, motion picture, things like that. So this is the kind of school that we are.
All the best stuff.
Yes. And it only made sense, from the community coming in, looking for a place to play. So we kind of just adapted this aspect of it, the merchandising aspect.
I mean, that's great, and it's nice to have a public place that people can come, play, and browse and see all this stuff. Because you never see places like this around. You never walk into a mall and see places like this anymore. And I love this. I gotta ask, why is it called OooWee?
The idea for OooWee, and one of my art students hated the name. Actually, she was like, "Why are you calling it OooWee? OooWee?" Well, OooWee it's supposed to be fun. You know what I mean? The idea of fun. Sometimes you get people, they get into gaming and they kind of lose the purpose and why you're gaming, why you're doing the things that you love to do. You know what I mean? And by having it, a name like OooWee is like a constant reminder, for anyone who's coming here. to put in their mind that you're going to have fun. You know what I mean? You're going to engage with your community, meet new people, find something that you love, and engage and have a great time.
So you do events here. You have
Yes.
nights where certain things go on. Can you talk a little bit about the kind of things you do?
Well, we do Dungeons and Dragons. We have Super Smash Brothers, which is really strong in the community.
Oh, yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh, model building, Gundam model building, which is something new. I had no idea when I first started bringing Gundam in how this community was going to respond to it. And it was used to be just one little small kiosk. Now it's turned into an entire department.
It's like a quarter of the store back here.
Yes, Gundam is big, and we love it. And now we're sponsored by Bandai for programs that we do here, model building competitions and such. We host them with this little program we called OooWee Minicon. Every 3 months we have like a small convention, which is everything, not just Gundams, everything that we do here in the store. You can get into competitions with Magic and Super Smash and Madden and so forth, and it's a great thing.
Nice. So being sponsored by Bandai, do they supply like prizes and stuff for that?
Yes, they send me a nice big box ball like this here. With us, the thing is with OooWee also, usually when it comes to like a model kit building competition, it's just about the models.
Yeah.
Well, we have artists here, and for all the stuff you see on these boxes, well, someone drew this stuff, so we kind of promote our artists. So we started a thing called the drawing competition, and then there's the video game competition, the Gundam Breakers competition for the video game guys.
Nice.
And then you have speed building, for people
Yeah.
who love the straight-on competition with speed building.
Yeah.
And pretty soon, maybe we might even start something called painting competitions or diorama building type of deal. So we have no limit here.
Nice. Yeah, because you got a nice diorama going on here.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about this a little bit and what exactly is going on here with this nice cityscape diorama and all the Gunpla model kits and everything in there?
Well, this was an inspiration of mine. I've been wanting to do build a diorama for years. And when we started building our community for Gundam, it gave me the opportunity to dive into diorama building. We found a fan-made game called Project 19 on the internet. Some kid had taken the Warhammer 40K system, tabletop gameplay, and converted it over to Gundam, which made all the sense in the world to us.
Oh, yeah.
So as you see, we have a lot of the guys from the Gundam Club building models and putting together teams to ready to go into battle and win prizes.
Nice.
Bandai's still going to prize it. They can't promote it, the game itself, because it doesn't belong to them, but they will prize it as a store event.
You know what? That's really good to hear. Because I know Bandai is really about like their brand and everything,
Yes.
and they won't promote things that might seem connected, but it's nice to see that they're still providing prizes and everything for that. That's really good.
Yeah, I showed it to them. They saw it, and they get it.
Yeah.
They see that the community is open. The community is creative. The community is there. They know what they want.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that now that they're seeing it, if they don't have a system like this already built, it might be a good idea.
To capitalize on that at some point themselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'd buy it.
Oh God, yeah. as a gamer and a model builder, oh yeah, I'm all in on this. I would force my friends to build and play with me.
Yes.
So aside from this, you do the D&D, you do the card games, you do the video games and everything. What's the most popular?
The most popular thing here is my drawing classes.
Okay.
Yes, the anime manga drawing classes. You have a full community, and people are into lots of different things. And a lot of parents, they want something good for their kids. Buying Pokemon cards and such is great. It's fine. Your kids want to play Pokemon. Yeah. But if they feel as though there's something beneficial, an educational program that leads into this type of thing, they're very, very comfortable with that idea. So it's the drawing program that actually started OooWee. And it's still doing great here for us. How
exactly do people get into the drawing program, and when does that occur, and things like that?
Well, it's every once a month we do it once a month, but it's a continuous situation. Once one semester ends, it continues on to the next following month, so it's continuous. Okay. Well, we post our information on our Facebook page. Everything that we do actually, and you can just walk in, sign up on the first day, and just get in. It's not hard. As a matter of fact, it goes for anything here. If you decide you want to get into a Pokemon tournament, or you want to get into a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, Smash Brothers, or however, you just show up on the day in which we're hosting it, which is every Saturday, and just get in.
Awesome.
Get in.
Cool. And you said all the stuff's posted on your Facebook page?
Yes.
And it is OooWee Art and Gaming Cafe on Facebook?
Yes, verbatim.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so obviously you have to love some of this stuff if you've got this place going. So what's your favorite game or event or just thing that you sell or involved in? Like what gets your blood boiling that you love to do?
World of Warcraft.
Oh, you're a Warcraft player.
For the Horde. All the way.
You excited
Absolutely.
about the new expansion?
Oh man. If you see my shrine over there, I have every expansion. And whenever I purchase World of Warcraft, it's always the collector's edition.
Nice.
It has to be the collector's.
If you're a fan, you got to go for it.
Yes.
So you get most excited for World of Warcraft. What event do you get most excited about that you host here? Is it the art program pretty much?
The art program, because, that's me. That's me, that kid that used to go to the comic book stores all the time, come home with these wild ideas of, grandeur and adventure and design and all that stuff. So I'm an artist at heart, and that's why I love this environment and these products that are out, because this is how I was raised. This is me. Because our classes started out on the streets. We used to have art classes in the back of Mama's Pizza. Down. Oh yeah, we used to have classes at Strawberry Square and at McDonald's. We used to go to food court, and then we'll hit a movie, and we'll go to the bookstores like Second and Charles. Our class used to be mobile until we started talking about creating projects like comic books. Once that came into play, that's when we needed a studio.
You need a place to sit down and focus and work.
Yeah, storyboarding and all this stuff.
This is fantastic. I love to hear the promotion of creativity and like that, and I love that you're doing this. This is absolutely amazing, and I love it. Now, we were talking before, and you talked about doing not just a mini-con, but something a little bit bigger.
Yes. We're in our third, going into our fourth year, and with all the things and community I've seen built over the years, I believe it's time that OooWee takes the next step. Okay. I have a wonderful community, and I like to do things for my community, and maybe even promote some of the people, the little guys in my community that are doing live streaming and so forth, and I'll give them a shot at being able to do something on a much bigger scale, and also bring something to Harrisburg, something that our community is going to love, and bring all the businesses and networks together, and we all can at least share a weekend and have a great time.
That's what it's about. It's about getting people together and enjoying it and having fun.
Yeah.
Awesome. And one last thing, you mentioned about trying to get the GBWC around here, which is the Gundam Builders World Championship.
Right. Well, working with our distributors and working with Bandai, and showing them all our ingenuity. That's what it is. They like what we're doing. They're looking at, these guys are pretty passionate about this. They have a community that loves this type of stuff. And like I told them, look, I'm across the board with it. Not only do I like building, I like drawing this stuff. I would love one day with my students would go into animation and probably work for one of the companies coming out with newer episodes of their shows. That would be awesome, I think. Yeah. And the kids that come here, they dream of doing things like that. So we like to push the ticket and see what else we can
get things on a global scale and get more.
Right.
The whole thing is about just getting more people involved and showing off what everybody's working on.
Yes.
And that's what we need. It's what this world needs. It needs to show off all these creative people and all the things that they're doing.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for talking with us, and thank you for letting us be here and check this out. And we'd be more than happy to. I want to get involved. I want to come in on a build night. I want to come in on a D&D night. We're big D&D players and everything. So.
Yeah. In the front, we have a bunch of pamphlets. I mean, there's probably like 15 different ones. So I can't think of everything right now. But we have one for Dungeons and Dragons, which is every Monday night. We get about 40 people here. There's for every 2 tables it's a team of 8 people, 8 to 10 in some cases. And we have tables in the back where we have more room. If more people want to come in and start campaigns and have a great time.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for everything. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
All right, and
so this is pretty awesome. So I mean, this is the kind of gaming area. They have all this stuff set up for Warhammer.
Like this is.
I could be into this. This is
absolutely nuts.
Yeah, in a different lifetime.
I know, right? Like if we hadn't gotten into everything else we've gotten into.
Now it's cool. I mean, they have some limited comics and stuff here. It looks like a lot of older stuff actually. I wonder if this is all trade-in stuff.
I mean, it might be.
Old.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask.
Oh, look at the
a little bit of manga.
Oh.
What do they got? Yeah, well, here's this collection.
We got the Warcraft shrine.
The Warcraft shrine. Yeah.
Oh man.
Nice. nice.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, this is the future. Right now, what's going on with the world is we've got, board games are coming back, and this is the kind of place that caters exactly to that love. And the fact that they're trying to kind of train people and to kind of be creative on their own and make their own, they're really preparing people for the next generation.
They are. I've seen that Mega Man board game.
Oh yeah.
So
it looks nuts. It's heavy. It's it's a fast-paced adventure game. It captures the feel of the classic video game.
I mean, I hope this is just part of Mega Man
And
coming
there's a
back.
Time Man and Oil Man expansion. I wonder where that is. Uh-oh. It's right next door.
From Mega Man Powered Up.
Sweet.
The PSP one.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Yeah. Oh, they have the expansion to the Trail. We got to make an episode where we play.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. This is essential right here.
A
This
Wii U.
is how you know they take themselves seriously.
That's a GameCube adapter
The GameCube adapter.
to run for the Wii U.
That's important.
That is really
Because if
important.
you don't have that, you're not a real.
You're not a real Smash player. Well, I guess I'm not a real Smash player because I don't have one.
Well, you're also not a real Smash tournament situation. Yeah.
This is true. This is true. Although I have played in Smash tournaments.
Yeah. This is pretty awesome.
That was a fun trip.
Yeah, it turns out underneath all of this amazingness, there's another even more awesome story to be told.
It wasn't just a place to buy things. It started off as a school, and it's now a haven. It is a haven for nerds and people who enjoy the things we enjoy.
And we're super excited to, they're having their next mini-con in September. So if you're in the area, September 22nd, it's a Saturday, head down. They're going to be having Smash Brothers tournaments, and they're going to be playing World of Warcraft. And, they're gonna be,
Dungeons & Dragons and cards and all kinds of stuff.
It's going to be amazing.
And, I mean, check it out on Facebook. It's OooWee. You're not going to find anything else like it. But the best part about it was, this is something that really resonates with us here at Nerdstrodamus. The focus is fun.
The focus is community. And that's what we need to be building.
Right. It's not all in competition. It's not all, are you the best at this? Are you dedicated to this? It's just about getting together and having a good time. And that's what we like to see. So again, if you want to check out more, check out their Facebook page. We'll post a link in the description. But for Nerdstrodamus, I'm Dr. Pence.
Lambo.
Catch us some other time and maybe we'll travel somewhere else.
We probably will.